In the midst of this struggle, the mother of Eric Rivera, if you've been at any demonstration, you know that she is a force. Her family is a force, and she is a force. And so,
I don't know if the whole, but I love putting her name out there too, you know.
Say his name!
Eric Rivera!
Say his name!
Eric Rivera!
Say his name!
Eric Rivera!
I say.
Wow, today's been quite a roller coaster for me. All night, I couldn't sleep all night. I was crying my eyes out. You know, me and Eric, we have a bigger bond now. You know, losing him has been such a tragedy, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be connected to all you beautiful people. I wouldn't be having the opportunities to stand in front of a police commission with the strength to say what I have to say to them. I wouldn't be having the courage to ask for answers if it wasn't for him. God, there's so much things I want to say. Where do I begin? Today, man, oh my God, it was such a beautiful, beautiful police commission meeting today. Beautiful. I mean, the outcome, I think, was stunning. It was a trip because I was so nervous on my ride over here. I was I was feeling nauseous. I wanted to throw up. But as soon as I got in there and I started to see how rude these people were standing in front of us, how they had no morals, no values, they just pissed me off. It was really hard to bite my tongue a lot of the times, but I got sick of it, especially seeing how Charlie Beck's being congratulated by every single one of the people on the panel. We had to sit there for like 45 minutes straight listening to this bullshit. Like, man, you know, do that shit on your own time. Why are you wasting our time here? We got more bigger, important things that need to be talked and addressed. I'm just so proud of myself. I never thought I would ever be proud of myself in my whole entire life. You know, and Eric gives me purpose now. He's giving me purpose. And even though he's not here with me no more, physically, his spirit runs so deep. His spirit is so alive and so powerful. And his spirit is way more powerful than those police officers, those commission leaders. They have no clue what they're doing. I'm really glad Charlie Beck gave me the time to say what I had to say in my piece, because he started off really rude. He didn't even have the nerve to look me in the eye. The whole time we were sitting there, he didn't have no nerve to look me in the eye because he knows who I am. He's got to see my face already. He knows about Eric Rivera. He knows about my son's case. Charlie Beck was there when it happened on the scene. He was there. He's seen my son under the vehicle. And he hasn't had the nerve to reach out to me. No apologies, no my condolences, you know what I mean? We're doing something about this, nothing. That's why I put his ass on the spot today. I put him on the spot and I demanded my respect and I demanded my time to be seen and heard because Eric deserves that. Everybody deserves it. You all deserve that. The same respect. We deserve it. God, there's so many other things I need to say. Eric is truly a blessing. You know, his legacy will always live on through me and his family and his loved ones. And today is just me and Apollonia. It's so powerful, isn't it? We always have our family. My family's always had my back. Eric's dad been there since day one. If it wasn't for Eric, a lot of the evidences and the answers that we believe what happened to Eric, probably we would be lost. We wouldn't know what the hell's going on because they haven't said anything to us. Philip is the one that did his own investigation on our son's case and what happened to our son. I am so grateful for Philip. Eric was his only child. His only baby. He lost his only child. Me, I'm blessed. I still have 4 more sons. I have 5 sons. Eric was my oldest boy, 20 years old, my oldest. And he had a very close bond with all four of his brothers. He was very tight with his brothers. His brothers really looked up to him. You know, so I'm lucky. I have my four sons to keep me going. And, you know, I'm blessed that even though Philip lost his only son, through this whole tragedy, he's gained four more people in his life, and that's Eric's brothers. Life's a trip. Life's a trip. Yeah, every day I just keep asking God, and I talk to Eric all the time, and I keep telling him, this is for you, baby. This is for you. Understand that? I'm coming out of my comfort zone. I'm putting myself out there. I'm demanding things. I'm asking for my time to be heard and to be seen because of him. He deserves it. Now, the day when we lost him, it was a tragedy. I didn't find out until about 2 days after it happened because I was in Reno. I was living in Reno at the time. And Wilmington's my hometown. I was born and raised in Wilmington. That's my hood. You know, that's my stomping grounds. And to know that Eric got killed right on Wilmington Boulevard, the main boulevard for that city, by LAPD. LAPD, where was Harbor Division? Wilmington has their own police department. Why weren't they, like, you know? They probably would have handled the situation a lot better. But it just makes me sick because, you know, I still have family in Wilmington and I have to drive by his site all the time. And if I was here, if I lived really close still, I'd be decorating his site all the time. I'd be putting flowers, I'd be decorating it all up. But because I'm not nearby, when I drive by and I see that it's empty, and a lot of times, you know, when Eric first passed away, we went up there, we put like poster boards and stuff on the little fence that belongs to the apartment building right there. And the police came by and took it down. A couple of days later, a day or two later, they came by and took it down. But every time I go by there, I'll always come out with some chalk and write his name on the concrete, you know. Sometimes I'll even go out there with my signs and I'll stand right there with my signs for a couple hours just chilling. But, so when I found out about what happened to Eric, I was in Reno. My mom and my dad, they live in Adelanto, which is next to, I could just say it's next to Victorville. It's probably almost 2 hours away from here. Philip, he lives nearby, well, not close by LA, but close enough, you know. But he lives in Lamita, so it's really close to my hometown. And because of him being close by, I have the ability to be able to come to these meetings because sometimes I have to set it up where being distant, it makes it hard to get down here. But I've been here since December 1st. It was my very first protest, and it was so invigorating. It was so empowering. I freaking fell in love with it my first day on the job. And I've been coming to every protest every single time after that, and I'm proud to be there. There's just so many mixed emotions. I've been crying. I must have cried a river already. I'm just still tripping out on how my police commission meeting went today. Oh my God. They all did not like me when they first saw us. I could tell they were not happy to see me because they knew the truth was going to be spoken, and they knew that I had the right to say something, and they knew I was upset. So as soon as I got that attention of Charlie Beck, and I got the attention of all the other police commission, whatever you want to call them, you can clearly see their facial expressions change right away. he's lucky, and they're all lucky that I'm a sincere person, and I have a huge heart, and I believe in love, and I believe in respect, and I have to honor Eric's name. Because I could have just been like all off, like, you know what I mean? I could have been a total shit talker. I could have been, throwing everything up in their face, which I am, but in the right way. Because I needed to do it the right way in order to get the attention that I deserved and not be seen as she's a nobody. She doesn't know what she's talking about, whatever. My whole family's been through it, man. My boys, I'm so grateful for my boys too. Just to hear their stories with Eric and hear other people's stories with Eric. It helps me to go, to continue to feel it in my heart. Not a day goes by that I don't talk to him. Not one day. Not a day goes by that I don't mention him. I'll talk about him for the rest of my life. I just want the truth. Like, how hard is it? They know what happened. They know what they did. They know they wrongfully killed him. Shot him 7 times? Come on. They didn't just murder him, they executed him. Executed a 20-year-old boy. All because they make stupid mistakes and they don't know how to handle their job properly. They can't even drive their own vehicle properly. And that's what I brought to Charlie Beck's attention today, because you know what? He's supposed to be, what do they say? Retiring, supposedly? When he really got fired. So where does that leave open cases that have him involved in it? Because he's the one that should be held liable and everything that's happened while he's been in office. I know that there's a big change coming. It's already happening. It's already happening, and I'm so honored to be a part of this, and I'm so honored to have Eric be a big staple with this movement, because he deserves that. He deserves to be remembered. He deserves to get his justice. They're over there talking in the police commission about all these. One of those papers. This is my first time going to police commission today. So I didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh yeah. But those papers that they sent out, like we all pick up the paper, you remember? I noticed that they're talking about like accepting money donations to them for certain things. Donations for ridiculous things like what was it? To help feed, like, to help with the food for baseball games or some shit. I don't know what the hell it was about.
Right.
Really? I seen one of them that said $7,000 donated, and of course it was approved because they're gonna take everybody's money that wants to donate to them. But shit, what about us?
Right.
Fuck, I'm barely making it right now. I'm not making it, actually. If it was just me, I wouldn't be able to be here today. But because of the generosity and the help and because of the God sense and all the blessings that I'm receiving, it's allowed me to be here because God knows what's right. God knows I need to be here. He knows. He's got Eric up there with him. Come on. Eric is a son of God. Eric is a son of God. They took an angel away. He's an angel now, and he's working his magic. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Those 2 officers, I have a hard time saying this officer's name. Uridia, I don't know. Yeah, and Daniel Ramirez, they're still working. What the hell? That's what I brought up to their attention today too, because I'm like, why are they still working? Like, why is the officer that jumped out of his car and failed to put it in park still driving around? Like, these people you can't trust. Those two officers you cannot trust. They're unpredictable in my book. You can't, their actions are unpredictable. What idiots. What idiots. They're gonna get what they deserve.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're gonna get what they deserve. And I'm not, honestly, I don't want to stop just with that. I want to continue more and more and more and more. I want to continue to make bigger and bigger changes. And not just the changes, but to put people that are actually going to do their job right. Hold these cops accountable, that's all. How hard is that? The facts are there. Come on, they got the videos. That's another thing. They better hurry up and I deserve to see the video. If they've seen it, I deserve to see it too. I shouldn't have to wait. I shouldn't have to wait to go to court. They should put me in a room and let me see it. That way I could add on to the damn lawsuit. They're so lucky that they cooperated with me today. Oh boy. Really? Because a grieving mother is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. Oh man, I am grieving, and I'm not only grieving for just losing my son, but I'm grieving for all the other family that has lost their loved ones too. Like, I'm mourning with you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. So empowering. Oh, man. You guys are all beautiful. You guys are all beautiful. I'm glad we don't have to see that ugly face Charlie Beck anymore. And I'm glad I called him a douchebag today, too. Wow. All thanks to Eric. Eric made my life more beautiful. I see things in a much more bigger spectrum. And he's so handsome up there. I know he's so handsome. He was such a good-looking kid. But I just see my paper right here. The other day, Eric's dad, Philip, was, I don't know, me and Avaloni would talk about, intuition, gut feelings, something, a message being sent from above and put into your head, Well, Phil just got this intuition because he was like, I wonder if I could get into Eric's emails or his, Instagrams, and to, get pictures or whatever. So, the other day, he got this just feeling, this idea of let me try this password. And he tried it, and sure enough, it worked. And it was the same password Philip uses. Like father, like son. So he gets into his email, and, all of his emails, it's all about, looking for job searches. That's the kind of stuff Eric was into. He was looking to get his life together. He got his GED. He was so proud of it. I'm so proud he got it because he worked hard. He didn't have to, but he chose to. So Philip stumbles across this part where it has notes on Eric's email. So he clicks it, and we find this one note that he put in, and it's about family. So I just want to read what he put. And we just stumbled across it, when was it, yesterday or the day before? So I'm like, yeah, this is God sent, you know what I mean? These are words that need to be spoken. It's coming from Eric. Okay. It says, what's family if you don't trust each other? What's love if you don't care for each other? What's forgiveness if you don't let go? If you broke apart from your family, you must have no soul. Because families are everything. Family runs through the veins and goes through all the pain that life can bring together. And when things go bad, families should pray they get better. Families know when you're at your worst and when you're at your best, and should want to help you out if you ever get depressed. A loyal family is a love that can't be expressed. I feel bad because some families are a fucking mess. Family is the best affection anyone can ever have. It's a bond that should never break. For goodness sake, learn to live in love instead of hate. Think about your actions and the life that you create. Because family is the people you'll see when you reach heaven's gates. They should brighten your day the first word they say. Family is supposed to be there every step you take. And whether you're doing bad or good, their feelings for you shouldn't ever change. They shouldn't judge you for your past mistakes, but instead help to become something great. Because if they ain't helping, then they're just bringing you down, and that's selfish. A true family will do what it takes to make you a better person, give you advice, and show you that life is worth living. Without family, you grow up with a fucked up vision. Without family, you'll end up dead or in prison because it's the family around you who can help you make the better decisions. Family's a team that's supposed to be cherished and supported. You need to help and you need to keep in touch with your souls to know that life is important. It can all be done in a second, so pour out your heart every moment. Live life to the fullest. Every family could do this. I'm confident because I know how it feels to be ruined, how it feels like nobody's there for you. So ask with a sincere heart not to ignore you. Words from my son. And he's absolutely right. Family is very important. And you know what? Family doesn't have to necessarily be blood. Like, you all are my family now.
Yes.
That goes for every single one of us. We should live by these words.
Yes.
What really touches me is when he ends it saying that we should ask for with a sincere heart not to be ignored. And that's exactly what I did today. I asked with my most sincerest heart, all my love, all my energy, everything, my whole being, to just take the time and listen to me. Listen to what we have to say. Acknowledge my son. Because if you don't, you got something coming. And I think they know this now. I am not one to be messed with. I got my son, I got God. I am more powerful than they can ever be. There's so much other stuff that I want to say too, but I've been taking a lot of time up.
Say his name.
Eric Rivera!
Say his name.
Eric Rivera!
Say his name.
Eric Rivera!
That gets me every time. Every time, trust me. Hearing his name is the most important thing other than the words, I love you, Mom, those are the most important things to me.
Melania.